Hello, people, ladies and gentlemen. We started now on Gully Watch between the game, with the game between Power and overGame. Now starting on Gully Watch. First map was won by Power, 2-0 on gravel pits, 2 very offensive rounds, and right now we're going into Gully Watch. D2M, what do you think?
It's going to be a very much more open game, quite exciting. Soldiers and scouts will be dominating it. As we see, the power demo's gone down already.
Yeah, definitely a lot of frags now for Power, and overGame needs to retreat as early as they possibly can, because right now Power's going to chase them, and I'm hoping for overGame to actually get out of there alive.
We really need to get their medic up here and get that overbuilt. overGame, if they played like they did yesterday on Granary, they actually came out very strongly. They need that coordination, that teamwork to be spot on in every part of their play on this map.
Yep. I mean, obviously against a team like Cake from yesterday, overGame had a lot of troubles, but against Power it's only going to be more difficult, and they really need to make sure they are on the best of their game, and then they definitely have a shot, because they're an awesome team. They have a very good lineup, but against this solid Power Force, you saw it on middle, it's just a giant blob of awesomeness coming forward and just killing overGame everywhere they see them.
It's a cracking description.
Thank you very much. Right now, Power pushing in, solid Uber there from overGame though, trapping Power within, taking down Power Hawks immediately. overGame now as a defensive soldier, holding down the water. And Jan is also watching there. And right now, overGame very easily holding this last point.
Yeah, it's good defense. I do think you need to get that Uber force very early when you come in as an attacking team. Yeah, they didn't quite manage
now. Jan and Lork going completely massive, taking down Himsy, taking down Mothfu, and only 2 soldiers right now alive. But remember, the Power soldiers are so extremely good. They're going to be very offensive on Cuspide. There we go, Pumpu taking down Cuspide at the cost of himself dying, but that's all going to be good. Pumpu did his job, and right now, Kynel with the Uber advantage, and Power is going to look very good right here.
Kick out, they're about to get the soldier down as well, though. They don't need to do anything stupid Power here. They build that Uber, they're going to have a nice 30% advantage. Possibly more if overGame don't actually charge the Uber properly.
I actually expected to see Kynel going for crits, but it appears like they're not going to do that. Yeah, it's just pure skill of the Power soldiers right there, and it looks like right now on 85%-ish, Dorkon with a sniper shot taking down Cookie, and Dorkon's lovely sniping once again being seen. And let's see if Power's actually going to wait for Cookie to show up, or if they're going to push straight on. Looks like they're going to push straight on. A lot of multi-Ubering though. Kynel's Uber already run out, and right now overGame can speed 95%, only 40 health. Is he going to get out of there? He does get it. We're pushing back in. And right now, covering the point, but at what cost? There's a lot of players right now, still from Power around the point against only 1 soldier. A lot of stickies now raining down onto the point, someone getting on the point, and there we go, 1-0 to Power. Lovely push right there.
Yeah, great tactical play from Power. They had the advantage, pushed in well. Even though overGame had a chance to actually block it, they didn't really do enough defensive-wise, and Power were too strong for them.
Let's see what they're doing on middle. Mafu once again going from right side very early, shutting down Hyper and any possible scout. Doesn't look at his stickies, gets taken down. Big blunder up there by Mafu. And now overGame is going to look to get this point. Let's see what the Power soldiers can do. Now jumping in very aggressively, doing a lot of damage to overGame, but the scouts just annihilating everyone jumping. Kynel now under a lot of problems. Is he going to get that scout? I don't think he is. Cookie helps Kynel out there, and both of the players actually get out of there a bit, and the fact that they kept Kynel alive is going to be a massive thing here on second point.
overGame did really well pushing in there. That demo coming left is pretty hard to stop, and they picked him very early on and gave themselves a huge chance to get the point.
Yeah, I have to say, Mafu was just not watching his stickies, and let's see if Power's actually going to defend this. Not completely sure if they should. Mafu very weak already, had to Uber very early, and right now overGame Ubering later. Let's see, can Kynel get out of there? Let's see what position he is. I'm not watching. Oh, they're in such a bad position, and right now Power's just trying to get, overGame is not getting the frags in. overGame needs to get some frags in right now, or they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Bumbo gets taken down, but now everyone from overGame is falling. Power suddenly in a massive lead.
That giant blob of awesomeness again.
The control point is being captured.
Yeah, I think overGame didn't really get the frags together. Nobody really going aggressive, and nobody really trying to take the initiative of taking power members down. Power took happily advantage of that.
Man, they had a great chance there. I just don't think they were aggressive enough, and they gave Power the chance to regroup and actually jump at them.
Got to feel a bit sorry for Cookie there. Soldier and D2M going through, not getting blown up. Now when he comes through, the stickies are getting blown up. Very sad for him right there, but right now Power pushing in. They do have the Uber against only 35% from overGame. And really, I don't really understand this Uber by Kino because he was he didn't get hit at all, but he wanted to save one of his soldiers. Looks like he did a good job at that, but right now overGame, 6 people up. They're going to be very aggressive on Kino here. There we go, one soldier jumping in. Kynel doesn't get any hits right now. Both soldiers very tight around Kynel. One soldier for Power now does get taken down, but at what cost? The overGame down does go down, and now Cuss Speed from overGame with 86% trying to run his way out of there. Is he going to make it? He's taking the health. 86 gets taken down by Hawks. Lovely play by Hawks. And right now overGame trying to hold on, but they don't quite seem to manage it.
Oh, I thought he was going to get a chance to get away there, bless him, but no, they're not quite tactically there at the moment, overGame. They're not grouped together enough, they're not actually working together as a team effectively, and Power are taking advantage of that.
Power really seems every single soldier that is alone from overGame, they just cut him off, take him down, and after that they push on with 6 against 5. It's very well played by Power, and it's really it's just a stability and just as I said, the general bulb of awesomeness that's just walking forward. They're not losing any players out of sight. Nobody's getting cut off. Right now, Hawks and Pump are doing a shit ton of damage. So Scout does die. Kino, with everything he has going in there, I'm not quite sure if he needs to do that. Trying to survive now, though, with only 100 HP. Can't take it down yet. Tries to hold on for his life. Dorkon doesn't get him taken down. Jan actually takes him down, but Dorkon did the massive damage there. And right now, everyone from overGame on the second point. Let's see where Mafu is. Is he hiding somewhere? He's just spamming around on choke. Nothing big. Yeah, overGame getting the second point, and they're going to look to push for middle really soon because they already have the Uber.
Let's hope they actually notice the stickies and stuff.
Let's see, do they notice the stickies? Do they notice the stickies? Yeah, stickies have been blown. Scout for a soldier exchange right here on middle point. Cuspy now Ubering, perfect Uber right there. The distance towards the enemy was close enough. And it seems like Power is managing to get the players out safely, except for the scouts. So there might be a way for Power to push back here if they manage to get this Uber up as quick as possible.
I think you're going to find they're just going to hold around the point. They don't need to jump in there and be aggressive.
Yeah, right now they're just waiting for the point and waiting for the scouts to get back up. And you can see them push pretty soon here. They now have 100. They know overGame doesn't have it unless they miraculously switch the crits and started building, which they have not. And right now, double scout, 6 people now pushing from choke. I'm not completely sure if overGame is going to decide to do something from behind there or not. Mafu is actually holding the choke, the other choke on his own. Kynel now Ubering in, and overGame really needs to get out of here. Hyper getting cut off. Thought that he already had the Uber, he didn't. And now Cuspy, lovely air shot there by Jan. Trying to push back in now with this Uber, trying to save that scout. But it looks like Dorkon's not going to get out of there alive. And now there's only one soldier from overGame together with his medic on middle point. And this is not a good situation for overGame to be in.
They got a soldier behind them on the point as well.
Yeah, and there we go. That's the power coordination they have. They just make sure they are spread out enough. And now that one demo is trying to do a lot of pressure. The 2 scouts from overGame have spawned though, so this is going to be a very interesting middle fight. Let's see if overGame can hold this. Looks like they're going to be able to hold this, even though they don't have their medic. But right now, same story, same story. Kynel's going to have the Uber earlier, and they're going to push back in.
Yeah, we've seen it fairly even now. overGame have got a bit better. Still not quite coordinated enough. I'd like to see them be a bit more coordinated, a bit more aggressive at times. Actually looking after the medic a bit more as well.
Yeah, I have to say that the medic was perfectly fine. I have to say, every time Cuspy and Uber's perfect time. Hold that thought, by the way. Right now, Power pushing in. Long air shot there by one of the overGame soldiers, denying that soldier a point. And overGame seems to be all over Power right now, from all the sides. Power's in a horrible position. He's taking down Demo and Scout though. Now both Scouts are powered out. One soldier died. overGame, all of them are weak, so it's going to be a very interesting middle right here. And Power doesn't really know what to do. Are they going to retreat? Are they going to push? They don't know what to do. And right now, their soldier medic under a lot of pressure, but they managed to get out of there alive.
Yeah, it's a great play from overGame. You want to see him push on now and take advantage of it.
Bit surprised they didn't get kind of there. They didn't walk very offensive. Let's see if Hawk's actually going to trigger this Uber. He should do. That's usually his role within the team, and it looks like he's